Mr.
For the
Goodlatte.
record, 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, welcome. You and I have discussed the issue of the agricultural workforce a number of times in the past, and we both agree that our current H-2A agricultural guest worker program is deeply flawed. From those conversations we have had with farmers all across this country, it makes sense that a guest worker program should help, not punish farmers who are willing to pay a fair wage for law-abiding, dependable workers when American workers are not available. With the state of the rural economy front and center this morning, unnecessary burdens place H-2A employers at a competitive disadvantage in the marketplace, therefore threatening the future of U.S. agricultural production. Most farmers and ranchers do not even use the program. How do you feel an overhaul of the H-2A program would benefit the rural economy of America?
Chairman Goodlatte, as we've discussed publicly and privately, I applaud your efforts and your interest in creating a permanent legal workforce for agriculture. As I indicated in my opening remarks, it's one of the top 3 things that we hear about on a continuing basis, not just the seasonal workers, but obviously in the dairy and year-round type workers as well. What you have contributed to this effort is amazing in the fact that what we've told our constituency, I know you're working on some tweaks. It's not everything that all of them would like, and we've got issues from the California transition to others, but I know that we're working on a good resolution on those. But we've advised them to be very favorable in those discussions. I'm very hopeful that it can work into the legal agricultural workforce, can work its way into any of the immigration debate and discussion and resolution that Congress comes up with in the future. So my thanks to you for continuing to put it at the forefront. It's one of the most critical issues, I think, facing American agriculture.
Well, thank you, and we'll continue to work with you and the agricultural community to make sure that we get it right. But now's the time. This is an important issue. This is the one sector of our economy that is the most affected by the lack of a workforce. Agriculture is impacted by international competition. Everything that is grown and produced in America can be produced in dozens of other countries around the world, and unless we have a workforce and a program that works to obtain that workforce, and one that works for both employers and the guest workers and for American citizens, we're going to lose out. And so I'm hoping that we can get that done and get that done now.
I'm very hopeful.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.